Hey, what is going on, guys? This is Connor Semscure, and today I'm bringing you guys a new Q&A. So I haven't done one of these in a few months now. The last one I did was a 10K Q&A, and that was like almost an hour long. I got so many different questions, and I figured I would make another one. It's been a while. I'll put the link to the full 1 hour Q&A. There's 3 different parts. I'll link the series down below so you guys can check that out, because there was some questions that were asked again today that I'm just gonna skip over because I answered them in that video. So go ahead and check that out if you want to learn a little bit more about myself. Let's get into this. So the first question comes from N Criminal, and he asks, what is the scariest moment in your life? Now, I don't necessarily have like one moment that's just scared the shit out of me. Never really been that petrified in my life. Maybe when I was little, like I had my brother pull some pranks on me and shit, but never really anything that was like crazy. I do have a story that really kind of fucked with me mentally for a minute, and it wasn't really a long drawn out story. It wasn't really a sequence of events, but basically I was at a funeral for a family member, and I was standing just like outside the room, and across the hall, not in the like a completely different room in the funeral home, was a funeral for a little girl that got hit by a bus. And man, this shit was like, I hate fucking negative vibes, dog. Like I really cannot fucking, I hate negativity. I hate talking about depressing stuff, and I try not to bring that on this channel, but man, the amount of grief and it was terrible. Like I can't, the noises I heard of the family members screaming in the open like I'm not gonna even go any more detail, but dude, that was probably the most fucked up thing that I've ever experienced. I obviously wasn't in the room, but just the sounds of the family members and stuff, it just fucked with me, and I couldn't wrap my head around that. Definitely one of the most scarring things I've ever heard in my life, and it was just really fucked up. So on a lighter note, Halsey asked, what games would you be uploading if COD was not a thing? What would you be doing if I did not do YouTube? So I probably wouldn't be playing as many video games as I do if COD wasn't a thing. I mean, I'd probably still play Madden, 2K, and some sports games that I used to play all the time, but I really, like, the main reason I still grind games all the time is mainly just because of COD and the competitive side of it. But I don't really know what I'd be doing. I'd probably still play video games all the time, just it wouldn't be Call of Duty. It'd be a lot more casual, like Madden, 2K, and some other games. But if COD wasn't a thing, that's really it. And if I wasn't doing YouTube, I mean, I don't even know. I don't really... I've been doing YouTube for so long. It's always been something that I've been somewhat constantly doing since like 2008, like even uploading like old WWE videos when I was like really young, and just uploading stuff like that. I mean, I've always been doing YouTube at some point, all the way back then, so I don't really know what I'd be doing. I can't really picture myself doing anything else. The Irish Navox, I think that's how it's pronounced, asks, did you ever go to a LAN? So I've told this story before, I'm just going to tell it again. Once upon a time, back when MW3 first came out, the very like first week that MW3 came out, there was this small, it wasn't really a LAN, I guess it was a LAN, it wasn't like this structured like event that you see now that was streamed and all this stuff. It was at this small gaming shop, like 30 minutes away. I went up there, and I went with a few friends, and just it was like a TDM tournament. Like it wasn't really anything serious. I don't even think we were playing on LAN. I'm pretty sure it was like a bunch of different Xbox Live accounts that were just playing on like one host. So I don't even think they were using like System Link to connect all the consoles and all that. It wasn't really serious, but we ended up losing in finals. That's really all I remember. This was a long ass time ago, but like I said, it wasn't really anything serious. Maybe I'll go to a LAN in the future. Hopefully if they have another event that's somewhat close to me, hopefully I'll attend, maybe meet some of you guys, who knows. Predator asks, will you ever do a 100 no on BO3? If you are, then when? So I did one of these on Advanced Warfare. It's a pretty popular series. It was a lot of fun. I ended up going 100 no, and I enjoyed that. And that was with the good old 100 no squad, Laxo, Sublect, and I did have a really good time doing that. We started a whole entire new TL when Black Ops 3 first came out, finished in 3rd place on the Game Battles ladder. That was pretty cool. That was like one of the first times I've actually earned something from playing COD. We finished with a really nice record, and it was a good time. Now, I don't really think we're going to be able to pull off 100-0 in this game. I'm not going to say never, because it may happen eventually over the summer when we have a lot of fucking time to play. If it's going to happen at all, it'll probably be during the summer, but this game's a lot harder than Advanced Warfare, I'll tell you that. It takes a lot more teamwork, and you can't just get on GBs and go on these huge ass winning streaks like you could. This game's definitely more competitive than Advanced Warfare, and it's not as ridiculous, so maybe we'll see that happen in the summer. Brandon W asks, what's your favorite video game ever? Now, I have a few different games just from a few different genres, but I'll just name a couple. One, GTA San Andreas. Fucking love that game. I played the shit out of that when I was younger on the PS2. Great game. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 / Call of Duty Modern Warfare or Call of Duty 4. Excellent fucking games. My favorite first-person shooters of all time. And just to name a few more, NFL Street 2, amazing game. NBA Street Volume 2, and maybe one more would be Madden 03 or NBA Live 2003. Fucking classic games. The soundtracks on those games were just insane, and I miss having like good soundtracks on games. I've noticed that a lot of the newer games that have come out have had shitty soundtracks. Like I don't know, NBA 2K16 isn't that bad as far as soundtracks, but some of these new games, the music is just fucking trash, and I just don't even bother listening to it, and I just mute the game and just listen to music on Spotify on my PC. But yeah, I do miss that element of a lot of the older games. Shock Fame asks, BAL or Man of War? Probably the BAL, just because it was the most dominant AR. Like, it was really, really fucking good, especially when the game first came out. The Man of War is really good. I'm not gonna say it's not, but there's other ARs that are just as good, just because this game is so fucking balanced. But that's really it. I don't really have any other good questions to answer. If you guys want, you can go ahead and leave some questions in the comment section down below. I may go through and answer a couple, just if they're really good and I didn't cover them in this video, or the 10K Q&A. But definitely check out the 10K Q&A, because I answered a lot of good questions in that. So that's that. I hope you guys did enjoy something a little bit different. Wanted to get a little personal with you guys. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.